Hello there.
Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody's doing well. I did read here that not everyone is doing their best, which I totally understand. I get it. You know, it's like we're all going through our own stuff, which is one of the reasons why I try my best to ensure that when it is time to stream, that I stream. So knowing that my streams can bring a little bit of joy into your day, into your life, makes me feel pretty good about it. But how? I already asked. I was gonna say, how's everybody doing? Like I just said that. I need to get into streamer mode. Also, my hair's in my way. That's annoying. Certain parts of my hair are long enough to tie back into like a ponytail, but then there's parts that I can't, and it's super annoying. It annoys the heck out of me. And I feel like when I get a haircut, to get it trimmed, they always cut it back to the same spot where one section is too short for the to be put in a ponytail. It looks good. It's just for ponytail status, I mean, it's fine, but I kind of need it like, it's like the bangs don't go all the way to the back, you know what I mean? So then you kind of end up with like bangs in the front and then like the ponytail in the back. And I don't know what to do with the ponytail. I mean, with the bangs. Sometimes I put like a hairband over it, but then I just get a little overstimulated with too many things like pulling and grabbing at my head. You know, it kind of almost feels like wearing like too tight headphones, you know? So also let's go ahead and switch over here. You know what the answer is, GG? Oh no, I don't. I have grown my hair out longer, and I am not a fan of really long hair. I kind of hated it. I kind of absolutely hated it. So yeah, but where I'm at now, I love the length, but it's annoying. And yeah, exactly. I see, Shiv. It's like that's how bangs work. I kind of just wish I could do something else with the bangs. Otherwise, I just don't know what to do, you know? Like, I love how they look. I just hate, I don't know what to do with them when I kind of want them out of the way. Like, for instance, when I work out, I always wear a hat. Usually I'm wearing like a beanie, like some sort of beanie to be able to, to keep everything together. I'll put the hair in a ponytail and then flip it up so that way it kind of is going up against the back of the beanie. So that way it's not just hanging out loose. And I feel like the hair still jostles a little too hard when I'm running and stuff like that. Bobby pins, I hate bobby pins, and I feel like they never work. I've tried so many times to use bobby pins with my hair, and I feel like they just don't do what I want them to do. Very strange. Put a lace front on. Is a lace front like is it like those things like a hairnet? Shiv says the stream will def be a treat for me today. It's Captain and Hazel's birthday today, and I got a tad bit emotional about Hazel. That group. Oh, I'm sorry, but hey, I'm sure Captain appreciates it. Hey there, Nye. And yes, happy Friday. Heck yes. You have to wear a beanie to work out. Just because the hair is just so all over the place. I mean, what else can I do with it, right? I mean, I can do a ponytail, but then I have the bangs, and then the bangs are just bouncing up and down, and they're in my face and sweat, so I kind of need something to kind of get them out of the way, Do a sprout, like tie your bangs up. I have tried that, but then what happens, Kai, is then the back is just there. Do I do two of them? You know what I mean? Because then the back doesn't go all the way up, right? So am I doing two ponytails, one on the top, one on the bottom? I don't know. And with wavy hair, it's terrible to want bangs. They never look good. Aw, I can imagine that can be rough. My hair gets a little wavy when it gets longer, which is kind of like how it is now. But when it's way shorter, it just gets super straight, like spiky straight almost. Seven ponytails. Go big or go home. Lace fronts like a wig and then curling the baby hairs like, oh my gosh. As for how I'm doing, not gonna lie, my brain is soup. I feel fried. Long story short, stats is hard. Oh no! I thought, hold on, Angel. I mean, you don't have to go into it here. And I know I've been a little bit like kind of touch and go on the Discord, but I could have swore like you had submitted your final. I thought you were kind of like done with everything. Like, wasn't it like your thesis or something like that? No? Or is that just, was that just you got the thesis like approved to go forward with it to then do the rest of it? I've asked my hairdresser, oh, whoops, hold on. Chat was moving fast. I've asked my hairdresser for bangs because a few times over the years, and she always says no because she knows I won't want to keep up with styling them. I think that's the thing with me. Like, I don't style my hair up like too much in terms of like with my, if you look at the art, right, that I have right now, to be able to have my hair kind of go up a little bit, to kind of give it a little bit of a hair flip, like where I part it, I put a little hairspray, right? But that's kind of it. And then it just kind of stays where it is. One side, though, does tend to, like, come over like a tidal wave, and then the other one kind of doesn't, which is weird. That's a new development that kind of happened over the last year or so. It's a little bit more flatter near the corner, which is weird. I think I asked the person who cut my hair once, like, why is that happening? And she was just like, the hair changes. Hair is stupid. And then sometimes because I've noticed that when I'm at work, due to the nature of what I do, just dealing with a lot of paperwork and just the environment, it's really dry. And I noticed that even more so now that I have the humidifier, which tells me how humid it is around my area. That my hair looks and feels fantastic when I'm at home. But when I'm at work, oh my gosh, it just feels so dry. To me, it looks dry, and I'm just like, ugh. So I do have this one, like, taming cream that's supposed to help give it a little bit of more, kind of like a hydrated look, and it keeps, like, flyaways and stuff like that. I should get one of those for home, even though I think maybe that's why I don't do it, is because I don't really need it at home. I do have, like, oils. I don't really like the oils. That I don't like, because then it just looks like sweaty. And I try to put as little as possible, but I don't need that much. I feel that. I got curtain bangs with my curly hair, and sometimes it's great, sometimes it looks awful. That's rough. I mean, I have bad hair days too, believe it or not. You get runner's high after a bunch of miserable runs while you get in shape, and then it's nice. Yes! Running is fantastic. I actually ran right when I came home from work, and I am dead. I can barely stand. This is my first time I've kind of been off my workout game for about maybe 2.5, 3 weeks. Just been really busy. It's kind of all over the place, not really feeling it. But I love running. Running is like my go-to exercise because I can just get in the zone. I kind of hate starting and stopping, which is probably one of the reasons why I don't enjoy or look forward to weightlifting. Like I am going to start doing that again because I do use like dumbbells and stuff like that. But usually I just love to stay in a zone. Don't have to think about stopping. Don't have to relax. I don't have to do anything. I just like go. And that runner's high, like the way Hooky Frog was talking about, is very real. You feel it, and just like that feeling, like the breathing, the heart rate, just all of it just feels so. It just feels like you're alive, and I love that feeling. The only problem is, as I've gotten older, like, it's been a little bit tougher. It's been a little bit tougher because my knees can't handle as much. And it's not to say that other people can't do it, because I've seen there's people like in their 60s and 70s who run marathons. But I think it might be just because I did injure my knees earlier on. Hey there, Muffin. How's it going? I am doing well. Just kind of talking about exercise and also how annoying my hair can be at times. Angel Script says, oh, no, I'm not. I'm at the point of cleaning up my data for analysis, and my thesis is due. Oh, okay. So it's like, you're not finished with it. You're working on it. I think you were, when you did mention this stuff, it was when you were getting approval for it, right? Speaking of school, I could potentially graduate early next fall. Oh, look at you and I. Is that ahead of schedule or right on time? And all the effort of straightening the bangs only for the humidity to make them wavy and almost... Oh, and that's another thing. Your environment comes into play, right? I've always lived in dry climates, so I think maybe that might have a lot to do with how my hair reacts. ZL says, I can get runner's high from lifting weights and moderate cardio. My knees are anti-running. I could see that. I don't even use hairspray. I use no products aside from shampoo and conditioner. I need me my products. Hair equals stupid. Taking notes. Running is for athletic people. Oh my God. I'm not going to say that, hey. Not because, I have anything wrong with saying certain words, but I don't want you talking like that about yourself, Everybody's in a different stage of their health. So, do what you can. I don't feel like athletic stuff, people have to label themselves as athletic to be able to get into exercise or running or that sort of thing. So there's always small little things that you can do to help with your health, your overall health, Got the humidity problem. Luckily, I don't have that, but my hair is very short. So when I straighten it, it starts flipping up at the ends. I lift heavy. I would be able to put GG on my shoulders. No need to run. Same. The only other thing I'll put in a serum because my hair is stupid fine. I don't have... Maybe that's another thing too, is also the type of hair that you have. I have very thick hair. I have very thick hair. It grows incredibly fast. Every single time that they cut my hair, the people cutting my hair are always like, oh my God, that was a lot of hair. And I'm like, yeah, I know. It's been a month. Let's see. Hello, hello. I'm very tired and kind of sore from my workout, but I was very... Ooh, I'm glad you got your workout in, Shiv. Y'all talking about hair, and I have my protective style in my head now. My natural hair is really curly and thick, though. Hard to manage. That's why I love braids. That makes sense, you know, just from like a... not having to deal with it. How long do you keep braids in, Nye? Just curious. I can lift 95 kilograms on my shoulders. That's like 210 pounds. Wow. That is a lot. I hate running, but walking for hours, sign me up. Yeah. I mean, it's like the same thing, you know? I mean, it's like you're doing the exact same amount of work, but just in less or more time. That's it. Like, you will basically burn the same amount of calories if you walk 3 miles or run 3 miles. It's just, for me, I enjoy the running because I like the challenge of it. And also, to be able to walk 3 miles for me would take an hour, versus to run it, it takes half the time. Twinsies, I had to take a break. Oh, wait, hold on. Muffin said, oh no, I hope you get some good rest. I'm good. I got my nose pierced twice today. Twice in 2 different spots, I'm assuming. Congratulations on your piercings. I had to take a break from working out at the beginning of the week because I had something major to prep for and the gym was not at the... I totally get it. I get it. There's a lady at my gym who is 96. I'm always super impressed when I see older guys and older ladies doing their thing. I'm like, no, man. That is impressive. I'm glad you're keeping up with your fitness. Wet Florida air plus fine hair equals poof. Ooh, yeah, that's rough. I don't really have trouble with my hair in general. Like, the times that I have gone, like, I lived in Cali, and the times that I have gone to Japan where, like, the humidity is like 70, 80% or whatever, never really had any issue with it. I was speaking the truth. M Fluffy. That's a bad... I think the Fluffy sounds better than the other way. I don't use products because my hair is too fine. Anything will weigh my hair. That makes sense. And again, I think that's why for me, because my hair is so thick, I kind of need it. Ahead of schedule, my anticipated grad year is 2028 for the spring. I could still do the spring term on time regularly, but it's... Ooh, so are you going to try it? Because I'm sure that might be a little bit stressful to try to fit in like as much work as you might need to be able to graduate. Your hair just sounds fun to play with. Encourage you. I'm a bit chunky and enjoy a good jog. Exercise is for everybody as long as you like it and makes you feel good. Yes, Hooky Frog. Very true. All of the above. I see no lies. Gosh, I look cute. My box braids in. I hate doing my hair. I can imagine, yeah. Especially if it takes a long time. Very hard to kidnap us. Same for me. I work in customer service. I'm on my feet for 8 hours, and then when I get out at like 12, I'm so... No, I totally get that. Like, lifestyles and all that can definitely just make it really, really tough. For me, when I'm on my like actual workout, like let's frickin' go. I'm usually up at like 5:30 in the morning. I usually don't start work until a few hours later. So if I can get that workout in before everything, and then by the time I get home, it's immediately, usually most days of the week, it's like, okay, I get home. I've already been at work for 9 hours because it's 8 hours plus the lunch. By the time I get home, it's like I am exhausted, but hey, those audios aren't going to record themselves. So then usually it's another hour, I would say, of like quote unquote work. It's just a different type of work, right? So it's like setting up my recording space, it's getting everything all good to go, knowing what I'm going to be recording ahead of time, and then getting into the recording. Then after that, it's like putting everything away. And then afterward, finally, then making like dinner and then hanging out. So by the time it's already like 7 p.m., it's pretty late around that time. So I totally get the whole just being tired. The only good thing is like with my job, I don't really have to deal with people. And I know that is probably the hardest thing. I keep mine in for 2 to 2.5 months. Costly for protective hairstyles, but effect. That's awesome. I honestly did not know you could keep braids in that long. That's awesome. GG, did the humidity help with the allergies or make them worse? It made it better, but I also think that it's just that spring just sprung really fast and just released all of those pollens, and that's what killed me. So I do think the humidifier is just helping at this point. But I have not been hit with my allergies the way I did last week, or the week before that, so thank God. Hey there, Rusty. How's it going? Love the Ditto. Little gif, little emote there. I'm about to start playing in just a few minutes. Just kind of catching up with everybody. Aw, thank you, Rusty. I also hope that everybody's having a good time zone. I have to get my workout in straight after breakfast. If I let it go too long, the likelihood of getting the gym diminishes significantly, but that's because my mood bottoms out as my day progresses. I cannot, like, work out after eating. I would die. I would die. What spring? We skipped spring and headed straight to summer. Oh, no, yeah, I totally feel that heat. It finally broke, I think, like, last night today. So I do know for a good part of like the US where we can finally rest a little easy without all this heat, because holy crap. But anyway, let's go ahead and get back into some Pokopia. I'm going to pause this music here. We're going to hop over here. We're going to unmute the game. Also, I think I need to grab a pillow. Hold on. Ugh, my legs hurt so bad. Oh, it's like my legs, my rear. It's like more like the back of my thighs also. My heart rate was pretty hardcore when I was running earlier today because I did, I need my pillow. It's a pillow to put on top of my thighs. It's just, I don't like, the feeling of just not having something on my lap while I'm playing games. Kind of need something. Especially with the microphone like right in front of me. So, alrighty. Let's move this here. I think after my nose heals, I'm going to finish out the piercings on my ears. Ooh, what kind are you going to get? I can't work out fasted. Lifting heavy while fasted makes me feel like I'm going to oh, man, I can imagine. Especially if you're doing that much, right? Rusty says, oof, allergies. I recently got nose surgery because I found out I had a deviated septum and it was making my allergies worse than they needed to be. And it had been like that since I was like 9. What is a deviated septum? I need to look this up. Because what if I have this? Like, how do I know? A deviated septum is a common condition where the thin wall septum separating nasal is off center, making one nostril smaller. Because I've always felt that my nostrils do not breathe in as much air as other people. I've just always been... I don't know. Also, I don't... Oh, God. I'm closing this tab. There are medical pictures, and I don't want to see that. So, it could be that. Because I really do have a hard time breathing at times. Like, most times, actually. That's why I mentioned how, like, when I had the allergy stuff, and, like, there's just, like, my sinuses are just super, like, inflamed. I have to breathe through my nose, and that is the worst. Sorry, not nose. Through my throat. Through my mouth. And it hits the back of my throat. I'm trying to do two things at once, sorry. I don't like cats on my lap because they scratch me. So, because they get too cozy. So I kind of kick out the cats whenever it's time for streaming. I try to remember that at least. Ooh, Eevee. Ooh, a Mewtwo stamp. Check out the sparkling ripples. How do you recycle? Does anybody know how to recycle? Because this is time to recycle. let's get humid. A berry case? I want that. Do you need to see a doctor, Gentle? Though I know in the States it can be... Yes, that's usually the issue, Angel, is that things cost money. I have a helix on both ears, 2 lobes, a septum, and double nostril. I'm going to finish my ears out with triple helixes, 3 lobes, and maybe a diathema. Look at you, Muffin, going all out. Very, very cool. I feel very boring with my 2 in each of my ears. Yeah, I probably should get it checked out. I know, like, my mom had multiple, like, allergy-related surgeries. Yes, anatomy. Did you guys like... I posted that that video of, like, how vocal cords work over on the Discord, and I could not watch it. I just, like, played it for a second, and I was like, oh, that lady has a camera up her nose to be able to see her vocal cords. Like, what? I don't know how that lady wasn't, like, choking, because that's how I would be. Holy cow. Oh, recycle is a... Oh, okay, let's try it. Is that what we do with the iron ore? Oh no, my controller's doing that thing again. Okay, let's go with Trubbish. So I looked it up, and I do believe I actually opened up my last Pro Controller because I had some issues with the stick. And it actually really wasn't that hard. Remember yesterday I was talking about how, like, it might be a little tricky to open up a Pro Controller. But I looked up a video on YouTube, and it turns out I had already seen it because I had done it before, although it did not fix the issue in the other Pro Controller. So I think I will try to fix this one. But if that's not the case, I might just go ahead and box this one up. And I might either buy... I was looking at alternatives today. There is the, like, the 8-bit dough one, which looks cool. It's cheaper. I saw used Switch 2 Pro controllers that were pretty cheap. Because brand new, they're like 80 bucks or 90 bucks. But you can get a used one for like 60. Why is it used? I don't know. Hopefully there's no stick drift. Where is Trubbish? I thought he would be over there. That's why I went over there. Trying to remember how you find them. Oh wait, I think if his habitat's over here, I can put the honey there. Also, yeah, that stick drift is not helping. Hold on, let's see if it actually happens. Ah, there he was. He was like down there. He was by the water. What's up, buddy? How's your comfort level? Look at this. Let's give him the non-burnable trash. Make me some iron ore, my guy. Do all of it. Take years to do it if you need to. All right. Awesome. Go see an ENT and get scoped. You might have smaller sign. I mean, it could be that. It's just money. It's just money. Same GG, same. The board piercing ears. Yeah, because I thought I was pretty cool when I got my ears pierced. I was like, oh, look at me. So I have 4, but I feel kind of lame. Also, I don't really get the bug for, like, tattoos anymore. Like, I did for a little bit, but now I kind of feel like, nothing's really grabbing me. Not in terms of creativity. Like, oh, I don't have an idea for a tattoo. It's just more like, I'm not in the mood for one. Maybe a little bit later. I have my whole life. Chansey showed up. Hello. Your controller's being silly. Yes, it is. When they put the scope up your nose, they give you a spray that Oh, so I guess that's what it is. Hey there, Shitayuki. You love the 8-bit dough controllers? That's why I'm thinking of maybe getting one. But I did see it doesn't have amiibo support. Not that I freaking need it. I actually I don't collect amiibos, but I have bought in the past like these little NFC tags that you can buy, and then using your phone you can create amiibos from them. And then ever since then you can also buy this little device that digitally creates amiibos, and I kind of want to get one of those. And I can just use the actual Switch for that. I don't really need the controller to do that. Rusty says, got my ears pierced as a baby. Cultural thing over here. Totally get it. Totally get it. Do people still do that nowadays? I feel like more people are a little bit more conscious about like not getting their kids' ears pierced nowadays. At least a little bit more so than I think when it was such a foregone conclusion when I was like a kid growing up. Like just girls always had their ears pierced. Yeah, let's be friends, Chansey. He is a sentient trash bag, just like me. A gentle and kind-hearted Pokemon that shares its nutritious eggs if it sees an injured Pokemon. I always thought that Chanseys were a little bit taller, at least maybe 4.5 to 5 feet tall, not 3 and like basically 3.5 feet tall. Do I have to collect the recycled goods to be able to say that I recycled them, or just the process of asking Trubbish? Does that check it off? You see that? You see that? I didn't do any of that. That was just the controller. Look at that. I'm not doing anything. The controller has a mind of its own. All right, so this is what I'm going to do, actually. I'm going to use the Joy-Cons, because this is annoying. It literally just started yesterday, too. Like, out of nowhere. Haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. So, hold on, guys. One sec. I have a case on my Switch 2, so I have to take the case off first. The case gives you, like, these ergonomic kind of things on the back of the Joy-Cons, which is really nice, especially when I'm like playing in bed. But it doesn't allow you to take off the Joy-Cons if you have the case on. So, one sec. All right, we're back. Now let me switch the controllers. Okay. Okay, where did I put the controller? Here it is. Okay. Yes. Cool. All right. Well, I will try to fix that thing a little bit later. And if not, well, then I guess we have to get a new controller. There's 2 ways to find Pokemon: calling them with honey on their habitat or using the Pokédex. There's a tattoo bug. You should get that checked. Yes, I should. I only have 2 tattoos. One for my grandparents. I don't know how to say that. Is that grandparents? I want more tattoos, but I'm between jobs. Yes, tattoos are also very expensive, especially if you want like really good ones with good detail done by really good artists. I want more tattoos, but I'm just very picky, sensitive to pain, and they cost money. I have a piercing pillow for my ear since I have new... Oh, a piercing pillow! Interesting. Don't feel lame. Not everyone wants the cluttered setup that comes with having so... I can imagine, yeah. I need more tats even after getting my first one. I have 2 tattoos, one for my grandparents and the other for BTS. Is what I was trying to say. What is the tattoo for BTS? I'm addicted to tattoos and piercings with 16 piercings and 10 Look at you, Shiv. I'm always waiting for when I can get more. You need the big body pillow one that has the cutouts at the belly, similar to my... Oh, Oh, I should get the 8-bit controller. My Pro Controller for my Switch has such severe stick drift that it's unusable. Yeah, and originally, like, because I got myself a Pro Controller, like, around the time the original Switch came out, and that lasted me a really good time, all the way up until Tears of the Kingdom. And then it just started giving me the drift. And then, as I was saying yesterday, one of my friends, I think it was like for my birthday or something, they got me a Tears of the Kingdom Pro Controller. And when did that game come out? 2023 or 2024? I think it was 2023. So it just super sucks to think that that did not last that long at all. I use the 8BitDo SN30 for my Steam Deck and Switch. Oh, okay. I will look this up. Hey there, Peanut. You can't stay too long? No worries. Oh, you're working. Got it. Well, I hope work treats you well. I think nowadays the culture still exists, but kids are often more listened to if they say they want them out, so the holes heal up eventually if they don't wear them. Ah, okay, got it. That makes sense. Out of curiosity, did you try recalibrating the Oh my god, I should have tried that right now before doing anything. Hold on, let's try doing that. Although I feel like it wouldn't... No, I'm not going to do that right now. I'll do it later, since I already set everything up. I will try that a little bit later. It just feels weird. I feel like recalibrating won't affect it when it's like doing it in such a specific way. I feel like if it's more erratic. Have you got Fly from Dragonaut? Not yet. Okay, must slither to bed. Gotta be at work at 6 a.m. It was lovely to get you patooties. Of course. Thank you, Muffin. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great day at work tomorrow. Take it easy and have yourself a good night. All right. So, we're just going to Joy-Con it up. I actually am a big fan of the Joy-Cons in each hand instead of putting it like in a cradle. I don't like it when so many people like talk trash about the Wiimotes back in the day on the Wii. I love the Wiimote. I still remember the first night I got it and I was playing, it might have been the first or second night that I got it, and I was playing Twilight Princess, and I remember plugging in like the nunchuck and laying back like on the couch and having the controller behind my head, and I just thought that was such a fun little concept that I could even do that. Okay. Use paint balloons. Also, Shiv is up now on Animal Crossing, it would seem. Use paint balloons to change an item's color. You ought to be able to change the color of something if you use a paint balloon. And you guys said yesterday that was like at the crafting table, right? The piercing pillow is literally just a travel neck pillow. I can sleep with my ear through the... Oh, okay, got it. That's ingenious, though. So where are the paint thingies? Is it something that we do here? It didn't really tell me. Oh, here it is. Okay. So you craft the balloon. And then from there, let's see this house. Hold on. Are we literally gonna throw it or something? Okay, literally. That's pretty cool. Do we talk to Smeargle now? Or Smearguru? Yes, let's go talk to him, and then we gotta talk to Makuhita. See what he wants. Which he's actually right here. Let's talk to him. I forgot you could see that. I'm doing this hack for more bells, but it's very mindless. Oh, what's the hack? Wiimote was revolutionary. Yes, it was. I still literally remember the day they announced the name, the Wiimote. Oh, man. What did you need again? Okay. Try placing that building kit I gave you. Oh, no. What kit did you give me? I don't know. If you lost the building kit that Makuhita gave you, try buying one at the... Which one did you give me? Is it this one? It might have been this one. No, I think I actually found that. I might have put it away. I don't know which one he gave me. Does it even matter? Like, can it be any, like, house? Because there's nothing in here. I might have put it maybe in here. No, I'm not talking to you. Is it a sand den? Or was it a full-on house? It might have been a sand den. We'll find out. If you go to request... Oh, let's find out then. Hold on. Let's check it out. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Oh my god. I remember a friend playing RE4 on the Wiimote, and I was like, what the fuck? How? What's funny is that I think my first time ever playing Resident Evil 4 was the Wii version. Info. There we go. You can construct buildings by putting down a building kit. Well, is that what I have? Not just a building kit? It is a sand den kit. Sand house kit. Let me see if there's one that's literally building kit. Or if they're all considered building kits. Hey, we got a bunch of stuff to clear out, though. Alright. Also, let's just buy everything. Any recipes that are available, I just buy. Because why would I not buy them? Alright. Leaf cottage, Santa, leaf house. No, I don't think. Orange. Yeah, I think that they're just all considered kits. Right? The hack is you gotta have the donation box recipe. You can fill it with 99,000 bells, and when it's the hot item of the store, it sells for almost 200,000, but you can only fill a... Ah, it takes a long time. Got it. It is still absolutely crazy how, like, the economy in Animal Crossing, you would think that over time they would have, like, eased up a little bit on it just to give you a little bit more money. I know that in some updates, I think that they lowered the price on certain stuff, like certain items, but... I've always had trouble making money in that game. My way of doing things was always just selling fruit. And also just having friends who have lots of money. I have had so many of my friends send me a drop off or mail me like millions of bells. So I think I'm still riding on that. I think I still have like 2 or 3 million bells in my account, in the Nook account. Maybe it's the kit on the left of the moving kit? Orange kit because Michael... Okay, hold on. I don't have it then. Let's see. It might have been that one. It sounds familiar. You're saying the one that I have in my inventory or the one that I have here? Like in my... I'm sorry, that I could buy. Oh, here it is. Thank you for the follow, Rusty. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you. Even though Rusty's been here already, make sure to give them some lovely hype in the chat. Okay, let's do the orange one. It's a big... Oh, God, it's a big plot. How come it doesn't fit here? That's too... Huh. How come it doesn't fit? Oh, well, you know, maybe if I turn it around this way? Like the plot can fit this way? Well, I mean, there's a power thing right there, so I don't know if that works. Ah, there we go. Like, right on. Yes. Yes, you can count on me. Don't you worry. Just find a doll and examine it. Drifloon will come to you no matter what town you're in and take you to a dream island. There may be a doll somewhere in this. Also, it seems that the island you're taken to can change depending on the type of doll you examine. What was he saying? Like, why did he even mention going to a dream island? Was it to get more stuff? Yes, I also thought that that power line was in the way, but it turns out it was fine. No worries, Rusty. You lurk away. My trick was always selling literally everything in the beginning, but with this hack, I now have over 2 million. Hell yeah, that's good. Super helpful. I slept one night on my back and said, nope, I need this pillow. Yes, I mooch off my rich friends. I mean, I had like friends who like play like Animal Crossing like exclusively, you know? I think I've had 3 friends who like they have hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of hours. So for me, I have not played that much. Not even close. So it helps having buddies who go deep, who go deep in Animal Crossing. Water time. I might have like maybe 200 hours in Animal Crossing, perhaps. Speaking of, well, not speaking of because I wasn't speaking of it, but thinking of Pokemon, I've been playing Pokemon Crystal, for those who know, and I beat the Elite Four in the Johto region, and I am now in Kanto. I made it to Vermilion City, so I'll be taking on Lieutenant Surge pretty quickly, pretty soon. I've been making my way very slowly in that game. So, you know how, like, I've been telling you guys how I've been winnowing my time online in terms of social media? Like, I've been trying to spend less and less time on my phone. So anytime that, like, I am at home, in which I would normally just hop on my phone, instead, I've been reaching for Pokemon Crystal. And that's been my go-to. And so I'll play it like for 10 or 15 minutes at a time. And I usually have a really fun time playing it. Yo, check all this stuff out. I'll take all this. Those items look like Switch hookups. I know they're not, but they look like it. You have 500 hours? Oh, man. Yeah, see, like, some of my friends have, like, over 1,000. Because they went hard ever since, like, it came out. Or, like, I have a friend who literally... I think I've told you guys before. That's the only game he plays. Like, he owns multiple Switches. He wanted to make a new island. So he literally bought another Switch... So that way he could make another island because he kind of was tired of his other island, but he didn't want to delete it. So he bought another Switch simply just so that way he could play the game again. I thought you said Lieutenant Zurg. No Lieutenant Zurg. Yeah, I think I have over 600 hours. Spent time decorating my town for a bit there, but then I lost my mojo. I want to get to a point where I'm happy. Yeah, same here. I feel like I never feel comfortable enough where I want to share off the island because only a section of my island looks nice. And I feel a little embarrassed because whenever I've gone to other people's islands, I'm like, oh, your place looks fantastic. My place feels like so ramshackle, you know, compared to others. And that's not to say I'm not being intentional or getting, like, inspiration from Pinterest the way other people are, because I am, but there's just, like, this creativity that people have. I feel the same thing is going to happen with this game because I see everything that people have been doing online. I'm like, oh no, I was never going to do that. That level of creativity, that's not me. I kind of just want to do the main story, and then I will like make some cool little towns for my Pokemon to live in, and then I will be happy. And then I will return every once in a while if there's ever events for new Pokemon or if they add more Pokemon. I've always been a fan of the gotta catch 'em all tagline. So if I could have all the Pokemon from the Pokedex, I think I would be pretty happy. And that might be it. And then I'll just kind of come in and out. Because I feel like even though Pokopia is a Animal Crossing-like, it's not a replacement for Animal Crossing. So I still want to go back to Animal Crossing even after playing Pokopia, right? I use Finch for trying to be productive in the day because when you complete a goal, you can take care of your bird. I'm trying to note on Insta much. I'm trying not to be on Insta much and not a problem for things like Twitter, Blue Sky, or TikTok since I'm on the apps. Like sometimes social media is kind of getting bored. Yeah, right? That's what it is. I feel like it's boring. And like it's not really like giving me, it's not sparking joy. You know, Marie Kondo would be like, nah, man, you can just delete that off your phone. It's not sparking joy. And I've also noticed that the screen time thing is a little buggy, where when I'm at work, it will, you know, kind of like cut me off once I've hit the allotted time. But then when I get home, it like resets, which is weird because in all my settings, I have everything set to be like, no, it should be just the 1 hour across all my different like focuses, because I am one of those people who uses like a different focus home screen depending on where I am or what time it is. But for some reason it's doing that. But I did see that you can get different apps to be able to control like the screen time. So I think I am gonna have to do that because I think the built-in one is a little buggy for me right now. So I might look into Finch. My island is still the original way. I got it, and it's filled with trees, but I have too many plans, and it gets overwhelming. When did you get, because you just barely got a Switch, right? Like, you weren't playing Animal Crossing, like, you weren't playing all this time, right, Shiv? Like, you're relatively still new to it, right? I'm the same as you, Gentle. I love others' creativity, but I don't have the discipline. Yeah, that's what it is. It's like, I admire it from afar. I admire their creativity from afar. And you know what also sucks? And maybe this is a bad way to go about doing it. I will see really cool inspirations for like setups on Pinterest or like Tumblr. And then I'm like, ooh, I want to make that in my own town. But then at the same time, I get a little discouraged because I'm like, well, I'm just copying somebody. This is not original. This is not my thing. Which I know is kind of like a killjoy. But I can't turn off my brain, you know? Social media definitely is silly. I will say that. I don't think I've really gone into like the cave areas of the Dream Islands. I still need to get another smooth rock. Also, have you guys, for those who've gotten a little bit further in the game than I have you guys got, because I have seen it in other people's posts, there's the Rotom, I guess it's like the CD player? How do you get that? Is that in the story? I used to love Finch. It was helpful, but then it became too much for me. But I got my sister on it, and she still uses it. I don't really care too much about, like, the game part of it, of, like, raising the stuff. Because somebody else, it might have been Cougar, I'm not sure. Somebody was recommending me another app to help, you know, like, manage your screen time. And it was... It might have been that one, or it might have been something else. I've also kind of been in the mode recently to go back to playing Nikke. Remember that game I used to play on my phone? The one with all like the sexy girlies? I remember playing it a ton, and then they had the Nier event where you could get all the Nier characters, and I ended up getting everybody. I got A2, I got 9S, I got 2B, and I was very happy. But then I got far enough in the story, at least at that point, where I kind of was running up against the wall, and it actually was getting hard where they're expecting you to now pay for money, like pay with real money to get better. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't paying real money for this. And then they had a Stellar Blade event where you could get the girl from Stellar Blade, which I did. And you could even play... Which reminds me, I never finished Stellar Blade. I need to go back to it. That game was really fun. But... yeah, I kind of feel like I want to get back into Nikke. Yes, the sexy girl characters. It's called Nikke, Goddess of Victory. I think I posted a clip of it one time. I think maybe on the Discord, like a billion years ago. It was a long time ago. Or you could just Google it up. Yes, Nikke, just like that. Goddess of Victory. It just they put so much production value into so many things with the music. The actual battling is really good. Like, it feels good. The Rotom CD player is in the story in the mountain area. Okay, got it. Because I want to play my music. I've been collecting so many CDs. I want to play them. And also, is there a way I can collect this moss? Because it's just a leaf when I cut them. Is there like another type of ability that you can get to grow moss? Because I do think that there was a recipe, or maybe it might have been a habitat that I needed the moss. And there's no way to just like grab it. Mountain area is key for most of the questions you have. Oh, okay, got it. So I just need to advance further in the game. I might switch over there after I finish this little dream island and then finish talking to like the other Pokemon and getting all their requests done, and then head over to the mountain area. Pay real money for a mobile game? Heck, exactly that. My thoughts precisely. I'm not into it. I'm not into paying money for a mobile game. I don't mind grinding if I need to. You can only grow moss in the mountain area because of the hot spring. Ah, okay. So how do you grow it, though? Do you plant it and then, like, have to water it with certain, like, maybe, like, volcanic water or something? Or I guess maybe you grow it in a certain area? Like, when you put the grass, it'll just sprout like that? Power up leafage. Ah, okay. Well, there you go. And I'm assuming I get that a little bit later in the story, too? Make soup. Oh, I forgot. There's an entire, like, cooking aspect to this game, too, right? I totally forgot about that. Totally forgot about that. Wow. This game is massive. I did not mean to take those steps. I kind of need those steps. Can I jump? Oh, okay, yes, I can. Ooh, habitat info. Grinding. Yes. Ooh. Tell me that this attracts a Pichu. It must attract a Pichu, because come on, what are we doing? I'll take these tires. Ah, I can't see this way. Oh my god, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, well, I'm carrying too much stuff now, well. Vámonos! Ya vamos! Beep, beady. Ándale, ándale. Is there anything over here? What about up here? Yeah, I'm just stealing stuff. I just kind of want to get, like, not say, like, one of everything, but I do like to collect stuff. You can take this, because I want this doll. I think they're selling those weather dolls in the Pokemon centers in Japan now. You can power up all of your abilities with cooking meals. Soup for Leafage, hamburger steak for Rock Smash, salad. Ah, okay, okay. Got it, got it. Ugh. I need water. Ah, tasty. Tasty water. Actually water today. No coffee. I had coffee before I started streaming. I actually made coffee fresh for the stream yesterday evening, and then I totally forgot to have it. And so it got cold, and you guys know how I feel about cold coffee. Not a fan. And I forgot to put it like in a thermos, like something that could actually stay nice and warm. All right, so we got to talk to Smear Guru. Make a vending machine, break area habitat. All right, so this is the thing that you were telling me yesterday, Nina, about how I can just go ahead and take Mareep's habitat for now. Do I have a bench? I don't have a bench. Also, I need to put stuff away. This is the thing where I'm starting to get really bad at, where, like, I'm just putting random stuff. Like, do I really need 99 of this beach sand to put in the storage box? No, I don't, but I need to clear space. So it's like, what is, like, the intended, like, what are you supposed to do with all this extra, like, materials? Are you meant to, like, you can't sell them, right? Did I invite Mareep to a house? I did not, and I should, because I have a house right here. So let me go ahead and get Mareep to move, because that's what we were talking about yesterday. So yes. Mareep, you gotta go. We need you. Piplup, leave me alone. You're always wanting to talk to me. We're buds, I know. It's okay. Follow me. All right. Let's go to your new house. While we're here, I need to make that bench. Nope. I need the bench. Water time. I will take yet another swig of water because I can never have enough water. Also, to answer your earlier question, because it got missed, I've been playing Animal Crossing since COVID, and I had an old island I deleted. Oh, you know what it was? I remember, Shiv. You recently bought a Switch 2. That's what it was. For some reason, I thought, like, oh, maybe you had only just started playing some of these games recently. But no, it was that you got a Switch 2. That's what it was. Got it. Thank you for the water reminder as well, Elsie. And how are you? You can trade materials at Pokemon centers? One thing that made me frustrated with this game was that some Pokemon steal the homes of other... Do they really? Do they just, like, show up and they're like, hey, this is my house now? Hey there, Calum. How's it going? What do? Do I just talk to it? Want to move in here? Come on, it looks pretty stylish. Come on, Mareep, let's go. All right. Does it have furniture inside? Oh, yes, I did put stuff in it. Because you can't have Pokemon move in unless there's 3 pieces of furniture, right? Sorry, it's so bare bones, Mareep, but, you know, we do what we gotta do. All right, now let's go ahead and make that other habitat. Yup. I got my sister's old Switch and played AC on there, and then I got the Switch. That's what it was. I got confused. I just remembered like a bunch of people on the Discord ended up buying a Switch 2 like all at once. And it was around the time, I think, when Pokemon ZA came out. Which, I mean, hey, what better game to get, Oh, I did not mean to do that. I want to cut this. I'm gonna put that back. Put that railing back. There you go. I also want to get back into Pokemon ZA, but there's just so many games. Literally, there are too many games. Because now every time that I've been playing Pokemon, I'm playing Pokemon Crystal instead of playing Pokemon ZA, but I want to get back into it. Is this not it? Doesn't it usually give me the... Or do I have to take one of these things to stop it from being a different habitat? Hey, I figured it out. I figured it out. Yes, Colossal stole Carcoal's home. All right, Grubbin, please tell me you are happy with your new digs. And it happened 3 times. Man, little thief. Oh, there he is. Grubbin, we have a new casa para ti. And it's over here. But first, I need to see what this is. I'm Pokemon maxing. I'm trying. Gotta catch them all. That's what they told me ever since I was a kid. I gotta do what they tell me. Also, Grubbin looks like he would be a nightmare to see in real life in terms of bugs, but he is the cutest little thing in the game. Heck yeah. Alright. Alright, so his is finished. Let's talk to Smearguru. Also, I love Elekid. Of all the Pokemon babies like that came out in Johto in Gold and Silver, I love Elekid. So you managed to utilize a paint balloon. Huh, you're pretty quick on the uptake. You're not on my level yet. But what a marvelous first attempt at artistic brilliance. Heh, the master can't be outdone by the student, you know. Behold my glorious new painting technique. Smearguru can now paint patterns. Let my genius talent blaze the trail for you. Together we shall sink into the very core of art itself. Okay, so what do... Fume about ready to go to sleep? Okay, so I give him stuff and he'll paint and then now he can do patterns. Got it. I was just talking to him! Gentiji, my dearest disciple, this is the end for me. Yeah, are you okay? This is the worst, most awful, exceedingly miserable slump of all time. I can't think of a single new idea. Is there not one road left that leads to innovation? I'm finished. Kaput. A total hack. I am not worthy to call myself an artist. My mind grows more tangled than Tangrowth's mane. I am sorry that I am such a worthless, washed-up teacher, Gentiji. I need something that can shock this paltry talent of mine back to life. Have you any ideas? In times of trouble, one should look to the wisdom of the old masters, eh? Something old, something old. Something that makes you feel the romance of ages past. How about a fossil? A fossil? Could the answer really be a plain old fossil? No. I must chase after any potential ray of hope. Gentiji, I am begging you. Please bring me a fossil. I could have swore I had one. Or maybe did I put it away? I might have put it away. Because I put away everything. Alright, let's go see what I have in my storage. I go back to Biome and sometimes depressed because another Pokemon stole their home. Oh no! Also, let me go back real quick. Shiv did mention, my sister downloaded Pokemon ZA on her Switch Lite. Nice. I did hear that Pokemon ZA is a little bit rough on the other systems that are not on the Switch 2. So if you play on the original Switch, Switch OLED, or Switch Lite, it can be a little rough. I need to get into the ranked ZA to get the Mega Stones. Ooh, yeah, I need to get back into it. You know what we haven't had in a hot minute? A Spanish Lesson. Yes, this is true. Would I be down for those? I think I'll start maybe pretty soon. I'll get back to doing the redemptions pretty soon. But Brain Rot Cat is always ready. You can always redeem for Brain Rot Cat. Tell you that. Okay, what was I doing? I was Piplup. Oh my god. Oh, I was gonna check my storage for a fossil. Yeah, also Smeargaroo is probably my favorite character. I love the way he talks. The writing in this game is fantastic. I dig it. It's Pedro time. It's Pedro time. Ditto's gotta dance for Pedro. I was gonna say, what are your guys' thoughts on the addition of Fox being in the new Mario movie? I am curious. Because I remember seeing it yesterday morning when it first got announced, and I was like, whoa, what? What? That is amazing. First Mario movie, I had a great time watching it. It is not the best movie ever. It is so basic. It is so basic. It is for little children. Right? And that is literally its intention. I don't think they're trying to hide it. But that fan service, though. I'll take that fan service any day of the week. It wasn't in that big storage. It might actually be in the storage that I have in another biome. Okay. Piplup just wants some love. Yeah, he does. A little bit too much. I couldn't work out for ages how to break metal, but it's just, yes, it's just Rock Smash. I love Pedro, but I can't redeem anything in mod mode. Can you not? Really? You have too much powers? Is that how it works, Shiv? You've been given too much power that it doesn't allow you to do that? That's so weird. Hyped up, but my friends and I are at work. We're saying that would have been better as a total surprise. Well, here's the thing. This is what I saw. That the reason why they decided to announce it ahead of time was because starting this week, they're doing screenings. And there's going to be reviews out. So it was going to come out already. And so instead of you getting the official announcement and getting a cool little poster with it and everything, you were basically just going to be going on TikTok or Reels, and somebody was going to ruin it for you just by showing a screen, like, you know, of them watching the movie. You know, so I feel like I see where they're trying to get ahead of, like, leaks, right? It just sucks because it feels like it really would have been cool just to see it organically. But yeah. I'm excited though. I really do hope we get a tease for other characters. Like, I would love me some Kirby. And I think for sure we're getting, you know, obviously we're basically doing the Infinity War here, where like not Infinity War, but the Avengers, where we're building up to an eventual Smash Brothers movie. So I'm down for it. I'm down for it. I ain't too good for it. You haven't heard the news about the movie? No, Angel? They announced yesterday, they released a movie poster that Fox from Star Fox is going to be in the Mario movie. I posted it on I think it was the video games channel on the Discord. Might have been, but I know you've been busy lately. Ooh, me too, Nye. I'm very excited. All right, let's see. No, it's just the view on my phone in mod mode is limited. If I leave mod mode, I can redeem it. And if I'm on my laptop, oh, okay, got it. Okay. I thought it was like what Kai was saying. You're just too powerful. It just would be unfair to everybody else if you held that much power. Needs. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. We need us the eventual Mario Sonic crossover. Oh my god. Could you imagine? My little 9-year-old brain would implode. Absolutely implode if they ever did that. Holy cow. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. It's still crazy how they still haven't done like a actual Sonic and Mario game outside of the Olympic Games. Like, it would be fun to maybe have like, I don't know, give me like a Super Mario RPG with like the characters. But I guess at the same time that kind of like defeats, and maybe that's the whole thing. It's like you kind of have to break out the characters from their respective genres, because Sonic is, at its core, it's meant to be a platformer, but it's just insanely fast. And then you have Mario, which is just a platformer, but very, very methodical and intentional. But yeah, you would have to break it out of genre and do something completely different. Hence why I think maybe an RPG would be good. Ah, I can sense the endless flow of time. An accumulation of moments forming an unbroken line connecting the past to the present. Wait, that's it. Art is the same. Our smaller works, the mundane accomplishments we amass over the course of our lives, inevitably build into art. I might have been putting too much pressure on myself to create a singular masterpiece. First, I just have to... And then I'd only need to... Eureka! I have it! Inspiration courses through my mind. Nay, through the very fiber of my being. Gentiji, watch closely, my dear disciple. It falls upon your teacher to create art worthy of our studio. This guy is so extra, it's amazing. Who is this? Mochi? Hi, Mochi. Hi. I don't think you guys can hear Mochi. Yes? Hi, Mochi. Yes? Mochi. Hi, Mochi. She has such a very strange and unique voice. Because Mikhail, he kind of sings. He always goes like, brow, brow. Like he kind of has an accent. Like he always like rolls his R's. He's always like, brow, brow. And he kind of has like an older voice. Like his voice sounds like almost a little whiny just because he's older. And then you have Nori, which Nori has the sweetest little voice. It's so tiny. It's like meow, meow. And then Mochi. She is so odd and weird because she just goes, meh, meh. It's like she never learned how to properly meow, so it's like she learned how to, like, it's almost like those, when you see those videos of, like, cats that were raised around dogs, and they kind of learn how to meow like a bark. That's kind of like Mochi. Mochi just kind of looks at you square in the eye and just goes, meh. It's amazing. Yes? Hi, Mochi. Hi. Meh. Meh. That's her. She gets upset at me when I don't pet her. Well, she doesn't get upset at me. She just kind of looks annoyed. For those who have seen pictures of her, the ones I've posted, she kind of looks like she has a prominent brow bone. She doesn't, but I just think it's just the way, like, how her pattern is and the way she opens her eyes. She just looks like she kind of has this stern look of like like I said, a prominent brow bone. It's amazing. So patiently you have waited, my dear disciple. From the ancient fossil I have devised the fresh and new. So, objects are made up of various small parts, yes? Say how a chair has legs and a backrest and such. By changing the color and pattern of the part, you can reinvent the image of the whole, can you not? Once I come up with an idea, my brush yearns to create it. You must let me paint something. Sure. What do we got? Paint this again for me. So I guess it's just like a combo of what it was doing earlier? Is that what it is? Do I have enough paint to do both? Is this what this is? I don't know. I'm gonna do it. We'll see what happens. I don't think this is gonna count. Maybe I have to do something else. Oh, to be burdened with the weight of this prodigious painting talent. I could coordinate all the colors together, or even play around with different accent colors. Behold boundless potential. Why, even I am frightened by my own talent. Phew. It's thanks to you that I made it to this point, Jinichi. Together we will sink into the very core of art itself. Prepare yourself well, my dearest disciple. This guy is quite the character, and I love him. All right, so he did actually finish his little thing. Mikhail speaks Spanish confirmed. I would think that Mikhail probably speaks Russian. You know, given his name, right? He has a Russian name. Also, Mochi is still. She is still wanting pets. Did you hear her? Tell me that you heard her. I'm gonna put the microphone a little bit down. Let's see if you can hear her. Oh my gosh, Mochi. She's smelling the microphone. She is rubbing her face all over the microphone. This is amazing. I'm gonna take a photo of this. Mochi, do it. This is amazing. You stupid cat. Okay. I'm going to post one of those pictures over on Instagram. Like this moment. Because you guys need to see it. Because that was fantastic. Oh. That was great. Can you post multiple pictures? Yes, you can. All right, hold on. I don't think I've ever done like multiple pictures on Instagram. She went for it. Like, absolutely went for it. I'm gonna say Mochi is insatiable. Her greed sickens me. And we're gonna put a Lord of the Rings sound effect. Lord of the Rings. What is the song from Lord of the Rings? It's kind of like that main theme. It's not the Fellowship song. And it's not the Shire song. I'm gonna put Gollum's song instead. This is fantastic. Alright, hold on, guys. Also, I love how I'm just, like, posting stuff and then, like, a Chainsaw Man song just starts playing. Alright, hold up. Story's almost posted. Justice for Mochi. You have to hashtag it. How dare you insult our inspiration. I'm thinking of the song of, like, if you've ever seen the, His Greed Sickens Me meme. It's like the song that goes doo 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 doo. I just don't know what it's called. All right, you guys can see the story now. It's up on IG. Her greed sickens me. She's also back. She wants to destroy my life again. Yes, Mochi. I hear you. Stop screaming at me. All right, so we are now going to go to the mountainous region. Well, actually, first let me see the building progress, what we can do there. Yeah, I don't know what that song is called. I've been petting her, Angel. She just doesn't want to stop. Her greed sickens me. Okay. I think we just need to put the materials, right? We have everything except the bricks. And I do have seashells. I just put them away. And I think I also do have bricks too. I'm trying to remember who makes the bricks. It was someone over here. I just don't remember who. Was it Torchic? Does Torchic make the bricks? Also, I went the wrong way. All right, so... Oh, I don't want that. I want the seashells. Hold on, do I have bricks in there? Because that would just save me some time. I do not. Torchic, do you make bricks? Oh, wait, I need the squishy thingies. Hold on. The squishy clay? I think that's what it's called. I need to give that to them for them to then make that. I just don't know where I put it. I don't know where I put it. I'm telling you, the hardest thing about this game is just the storage system. I wish I could just like maybe pull up a search and be like, where is this item? Where did I put it? You show her love. Stop being mean to her. I just saw the stories and oh my gosh, she's so baby. Precious, perfect baby girl. She is. She is quite the perfect little baby. I don't know where she is right now though. Usually she just goes back to like to her bed, but she did not. I don't know where she is. I think I had an additional storage thing over here. Let me check it, and if not, we're probably gonna have to go back to the other area. I don't even have anything in this storage. I think I did put it away over there, which is lame. Do I have a bench over here? No. Okay. All right, let's head on out. That's like my biggest thing is I really, really need to just get better at my item organization, knowing where things are, focusing on one spot and being like, okay, no, this is where my storage space is. This is where my materials are. Here are my miscellaneous items. And then maybe keeping like one of each, depending on where I'm at. So that way I don't have to go between the areas. The grabby paws are my favorite part. Yes. She just likes to grab, because what she did was I put the microphone down. I thought that she was going to just like meow, but she like jumped. She pounced and just grabbed it with her hands and just started rubbing her face against the microphone. It was fantastic. Mochi is a very interesting cat. Sar Adarbs. Very much so, Nye. Very much so. That means she loves us. We love you too, Mochi. Believe me, if she knew you guys existed, she would love you. And I'm sure she does. I think she's like an e-girly. You would love to... Okay, he likes a darker habitat. I'll do that later. I feel like Mochi would be online all the time. Okay, I need the little squishy things. It's like mud? I don't know where it is. It's not there. What did I do with it? And I don't think it's in this other storage area because I don't even think there's anything in it. I think I built this and I never used it. What's up, Voltbeat? Sure. Quiz time. What's Ivysaur's most favorite? Oh gosh, I don't know. Let's go with sour. Ayo, 50-50 chance. I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find where I stored an item, and I have different storage boxes across the areas. Because I need this type of material to help build. And I just don't know where it is, because I had a whole bunch. I even had some earlier. I saw it yesterday. That's why I was thinking maybe I just stored it away, but... Clay! Yes, that's what I was thinking. Is it not called squishy clay? Or is it just called clay? Why am I thinking it was called squishy clay? I keep my storage watching about the work. Yeah, I mean, I do too. I keep them around the work tables, but I have so many work tables based on like what I was doing at that time. I honestly don't know why I don't have the clay. It's really not in my inventory. I'm looking at it. I don't see anything. It'd be funny if I actually had it. No. Okay. I'm coming, Makuhito. I'm sorry. I know I'm taking a while building your stuff, but just chill a little bit. Mochi's back. Yes, Mochi. What? What do you want? Oh, you sweet little baby girl. So sweet, so soft. So fluffy. Nah, she's not fluffy. She's very soft. She has like the softest coat ever. Ah, there it is. I found it. I found it. It's right there. See, I knew I had it. I'm gonna get rid of other stuff. Like that. The paint. That thing. That. We will come back to organize this stuff a little bit later. But right now... Yes, Mochi! She like... What? You freaking cat. She, like, jumped up and hit me with her two paws. Yes, Mochi! Oh my god! She's so aggressive. So I have my hand, like my arm on one of my armrests, and she basically just like nudged herself, her face, like her snout, right under my arm and lifted it up with her, like her head, because she wants to get pet so badly. She just gets in these moods out of nowhere where she wants to get pet. And she doesn't stay still either. Like she'll get pet for 2 seconds, she'll walk away, and then she expects you to just keep on petting her. When I'm like, dude, you walked away. Yes, Mochi. Oh, now she's grabbing me with her nails. Please don't do that. She just wants love. She is a squeaky girl indeed. This thing is I never even found it, and it was a big load too, so like 10 shirts and 3 pants just went missing. What? Hold on. I didn't see that part, Shiv. Where did you mention this about the laundry? Don't talk about laundry. Yes, it is very much my personal enemy, because I don't have a washing machine in my apartment, because this place doesn't do that. So I will not have a washing machine. So I have to do my laundry in one of the community ones, and I hate it because I have to walk to it. I have a lot of laundry, especially with like workout clothes and work clothes and chill clothes, right? And then also like towels and just random things, right? So it is very annoying to have to lug all that there. And then you see that all the machines are being used. So I hate it. So I'm hoping to move later in the end of the year. And I am specifically going to get a place with a washer and dryer. Mochi, holy cow. She is on overdrive right now. Holy cow. She is rubbing her face so hard up against like my elbow. Like aggressively. Montana has a very soft coat too, and she gets so impatient she'll scream like she's a mother on her last tiniest little bit of patience. I do think that my cats have like really soft coats because they have like fancy food. They get like Mochi and Nori had really sensitive stomachs when they were young, and so getting them like cheaper food just would cause them to have like stomach issues. AKA just really bad poops. So they ended up having to get upgraded to better food, and they've been fine ever since. And their coats shine, and they're very soft, and they're lovely. But yeah. And no, I don't think she's in heat. No, all the cats are neutered or spayed. And I think that she just gets in these moods where she just really wants attention. Like she just wants to get pet, and then she just goes away and is like completely like ignores you for 23 hours of the rest of the day. Also, it could be that maybe she wants to eat and she wants to go out to the other room, but I'm playing a game, Mochi. I am sorry. You will have to wait. Also, they just ate not too long ago. I remember it was like right before I started streaming, she was eating. I feel your pain. I can't do laundry right now because our laundry place is closed right now. I really need... Yes, it super sucks. You're a bully, calling her slowpoke and making... I don't think of it as being a bully. I think of it as just like, it's endearing, right? Like when I think of like calling her a slowpoke is because sometimes she is very... She has this dense... like personality. It's hard to explain. Nori is kind of like a 9-year-old boy, like just running like crazy, playing with his friends, like very ADHD. And then there's Mochi, who I feel is just kind of slow. But it's really interesting because even though she's like the biggest cat of all of them, like she's kind of chunky. Like she's not like extra fat. She just has like a really big primordial pouch, and she's also just big, like tall. That she just kind of has this really soft kind of vibe to her. And yet, at the same time, she's probably the most athletic out of all of them. I have tons of toys for them. Tons of toys that I have myself, as well the ones that you guys have gifted to them. And Mochi can't... No, I'm not talking to you. Her ears perked. She will, if I throw like a ball at her, she will literally catch it. Not entirely catch it, like she'll get on her hind legs and basically smack it with her hands together as if like she was trying to catch it. And then obviously because she's a cat, she can't. And then she just lets, it kind of just falls, right? But I can like actually get a little ball, kind of like throw it a little bit further away. As long as she can get to it, she will catch it. So I always say that she was meant to be like a wide receiver in the NFL and play football. So her like coordination is off the charts. She's really good. But when it comes to like jumping from certain like places, like from one spot to another, she can be a little awkward. And I think it's just because she's a bigger cat. So sometimes she doesn't realize how heavy she is. And then there's Nori, who Nori thinks he's Spider-Man. Like sometimes I joke that like I'm going to walk in one day and he's going to be like on the ceiling because that is just Nori. And then Mikhail he's an old man. So he just walks very gingerly. And then of course he has his moments where he will just get a bunch of energy and just run around. He'll just get kind of crazy for a little bit. He'll want to play. I have this snake toy that they really enjoy playing, and so like Mikhail will just like get in the snake and just play with it, start biting its tail. It's cute. It's very cute. Montana can catch balls. I do it with tennis ball. Oh, that's really cool. I haven't done it often with Mikhail, but Mikhail can also play fetch. Like you can play like if you have like a hair tie or a rubber band, you can like launch the rubber band to the other side of the room. And he'll go and get it and he'll bring it back. And then you can do it again and he'll keep doing that until he gets kind of tired. But he loves doing that. I haven't done that with him in forever, but the cats are funny. I love their personalities. Also, Mochi's literally just here sitting next to me. It's like kind of like half sitting, standing. She's like at attention, just staring at me. I need 10 bricks. Torchic, I need more. You need to hurry. Work on the double. Don't you see this expression on my face? This expression that I am kind of in a rush? Can't you see? I remember waking up one night to grab something from the living room and I found Lamington on top of the fridge eating the bread. The good thing is I've never had my cats go through like food. My friend's cat will get in those moods where she really wants attention. They call it baby time because one of them will hold her like a baby. Oh, that's cute. Sunset says Chaos is a grumpy old man, but he still sometimes get in a mood and he'll come and rub on you. Then as soon as you move to actually pet him, he bites you and gets all huffy. That's funny. Naughty is a little bit like that. He's a little kid, so he'll just freaking, what do you call it? He'll bite you in a playful way. Like he's not trying to hurt you. He'll just like playfully bite. I'm like, dude, you need to stop. But Mikhail is the babiest. Same thing with Nori. Since they're boy cats, they love attention. They sleep in the bed with you. They get under the covers with you. They lay with you when you're like on the couch watching TV or whatever, or like when I'm streaming or whatever, and they want to lay on my lap, but I hate it because sometimes they have like sharp nails and I forgot to like trim their nails and I get kind of mad at me and them at the same time. Not fair to get mad at them because what are they supposed to do? Ooh, hold on. Can I do the mouse thing? Place a Joy-Con with its colored side down on a desk. Enable. While using other mouse, you can spit out where the mouse cursor is. While mouse controls are enabled, you can also use the cursor to target specific blocks to break with Rock Smash. You can use mouse control with either Joy-Con. Oh, that's cool. With Joy-Con, you can spit out items with R, Rock Smash with ZR. With the Joy L, you can spit out. Okay, got it. How does this work? Hold on. I have it face down. How come it doesn't? Oh, there we go. Got it. But can you lift it up? You can't lift it up. Once you lift it up, it kind of knows. Okay, hold on. Also, I don't have a lot of space for this mouse. Why is it not detecting it as a mouse? It only does it occasionally. There we go. This is so annoying. I don't have a lot of space on my desk here because I have an actual mouse on my desk. I want to use the mouse controls for more games, but I feel like I need like a mouse enclosure for it. Have you guys tried the mouse controls so far? Because this does seem really helpful, especially like if you're building stuff. But yeah. Yeah, G versus technology. Double fisting mice. Yes. You can use... hold on. I'm going to see if it actually registers it. I'm going to put both controllers down. Because it said you could. They both work. Hold on. This is the left one. I think it's only going to register one. Yeah, because this is the left one. And then if I put the right one... Okay, yeah. It doesn't do both. That'd be hilarious if it did, though. All three are equally adorable and equally lovable, and nothing is wrong with it. Yes! I just joke. I love my cats. My cats are the greatest thing ever. They are my children. I think they are fantastic. They all have their little quirks, and those quirks are not even bad. They're just cute. I talk so much shit about Nori being like a serial killer, when in reality, he is the sweetest boy that there ever could boy. But I do like to kind of make fun of them sometimes, just because, I mean, what are they going to do, right? Are they going to defend themselves? No. So, I got to have my fun. Is Nori a serial killer? He is a serial killer and a serial killer in both ways. Also, I don't know where that Torchic was that was making the bricks. I lost track of them. I really do wish you could just open the map and see the Pokemon like an overhead view. That would be very nice. Where's the Torchic? I don't know where I left them. You can use the Poke... Oh, okay, hold on. Torchic, where are you? Where are you? Search. Yes. Help me. Help me find my friend. Have you seen my friend? Ah, okay. Sweet. Thank you, Nina. My friend, I need to find my friend. I'm lost and I don't know where they are. And I was looking for them and I had to have them help me build this thing for this other guy. And I don't know where they are and they're lost. And oh my god, I found my friend. Hello, friend. Are those bricks ready? 4 bricks. Okay, how many do I have? 8. And I already submitted 1, so I think I just need 1 more. Nodi is still wanted in 38 states, by now probably all 50. This is true, he does need to live in one of them. He probably lives under an alias. Because he can't live as Nodi, because otherwise, you know, it'd be too easy to find him. Alright, Torchic, I just need 1 more. Tell me it's ready. It's not. Come on. You can do it, my man. I like how you can just... Oh, I was gonna say, can you not endlessly spin? Ah, okay, hold on. My thumb got a little tongue-tied there. Ah, it is kind of hard to do it. What was that voice, Genty? What voice was I doing? The one where I'm like, I don't know where my friend is. Help me. I need an adult. I didn't know you could do that. Do what? The searching for the Pokemon? Ah, here we go. Or the spinning. Alright. I think we should have enough now. And then we're going to need Pokemon to help build it. You're convinced that Ditto can't read? Yeah, I also think that Ditto's a little slow. All right, so we got all those, and we have all these Pokemon. So now let's convince them to partake in constructing this guy's house for free. All right, so follow me. You have no problem constructing it because this is your project. Go here, help. All right, and then we need the others. It was a Mareep, right? If I recall. I don't even remember. It was a Mareep, it was Growlithe, it was also this guy that I can never remember his name. Zorua. It was it Flaffy or was it Mareep? We'll find out in a second. You didn't know you could do the searching thing or the spinning thing. Got it. Searching or the spinning. It was Flaffy and Mareep. Okay, it's both of them. So now we need Flaffy and Mr. Growlithe. Hello. Come help. Follow me. Here we go. And Growlithe is usually over here. Venonat, please don't bother me right now. Don't bother me. Can't you see I am busy doing things? Growlithe. Usually he's over here. I gave him a guitar. Because I felt like that Growlithe would have a guitar. Where were you? I did not see that guy at all. Follow me. Vámonos. Ya vamos. Ya vamos. Homies, ya vamos. Mis amigos, ya vamos. He hasn't told the professor where the humans went, even though I've read what happened at least 3 times. Oh, the Ditto, because the Ditto can't read. You have to move Mareep to an overgrown vending machine habitat, and Flaffy will move into Mareep's... Oh, okay. But I already moved Mareep into the house, though. So Mareep already has that. I put... who was it? Grub? Grubbin? I think I put him in that other space. All right, guys, you gotta build. Construct. I like that my ADHD is just popping up with random songs for every phrase action you do. I think they just spawned there near their habitat. Oh, okay. Because I was like, where was he? I literally was just looking around for him. We're almost finished with tonight's stream, but I kind of want to see what's in the Pokemon Center. I remember this being a bright, bustling port city way back when I visited with my partner. Now, I like that it says my partner. Is that like a... Are they actually saying like partner, or are they saying like trainer or Pokemon trainer? Like Pokemon partner. Now there are always dark clouds looming over the city. Not a single sunbeam slips through. Looks like most of the people who lived here have gone too. The last time we were here, whenever we went near the water, Genty G got so nervous. Maybe because it can't swim? I tried getting it to transform into a water type, but despite its best efforts, we had little success. I guess it's not so easy. After giving it a lot of encouragement, I was shocked when it suddenly transformed into me. It copied every detail of my clothes, my haircut. Only its face still looked like Ditto. Unfortunately, transforming into me didn't really help with the whole not being able to swim issue. Ah, so it is literally my trainer. Like the trainer that... Who knows where it is right now. I do remember reading that I think the humans went to space, right? Although, you guys don't need to tell me. I still want a little bit of, surprise. All right, so I think that's actually going to do it. Dang, even calling you out in the game for not being... Yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and save right there. Ugh. We'll hang out a little bit before I finish the stream, though. I yet don't know that. I'm pretty sure... I think I read... I didn't read this anywhere else. I remember reading this, like, in the game. That it says that I think the people left Earth, I think. I think that's what happened. But again, I won't spoil too much. Let me go ahead and play a little bit of Pokemon music. Let's move on over here. You know, but you don't want to spoil it. Okay, don't spoil it. Don't spoil it. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I very much appreciate it. I think also Mochi appreciated it. She had fun, and you guys got to see her have a little cameo appearance over on the stories, because that was really funny. So you're thinking of starting Silent Hill F? Yes. Okay, so I guess I'll announce it here officially that starting next week, this will probably be the final, maybe like regular stream where I do Pokemon Pokopia. I might do some surprise streams here and there because I do enjoy doing those, especially when they're like late night. So definitely it won't be the last you see Pokopia. Hopefully I'll get further in the game so that way I won't be so noobish while playing. But yes, starting next week. I don't know exactly when. I kind of want to do how I did it when I played Silent Hill 2, where I did Wednesday, Thursday, Friday streams, because then it makes it a little bit easier, especially since we're playing like a narrative-focused game, to stick with the story, and especially if you are able to watch, like, you know, those episodes in a row, then you can keep with it, right? Rather than taking forever to, like how when I was playing Baldur's Gate 3. It was like months and months and months, and I barely made any progress. With Silent Hill Elf, I'm pretty sure we will be able to beat it within a few weeks. And especially if we do it, you know, just straight the way we have. And it'll be really fun to play the entire game for everybody to watch. So yeah. Are you playing the entire thing? Yes, I'll be playing the entire thing from beginning to end. I won't be playing it on my alone time or private time, so that way you guys will see everything. That way you guys don't miss out on any like story beats. I will probably do a poll, maybe either right before I start, or maybe I'll put the poll like on Blue Sky or something like that. If you guys want me to play, oh, you know what? Can I do a poll right here? I don't know how to do polls. I'm horrible with this stuff. Hold on. Let's go to Twitch. I do know that there is a creator dashboard. Hold on. Let's mute that. Is it here? The stream manager? I believe it is. Okay. I'm gonna create a poll. All right. Should I play Silent Hill F in Japanese or English? Because there is an English dub or Japanese. Original Japanese, English dub. You guys can let me know. You guys got 1 minute to have your voices heard. You can participate at the top of the chat. Only if you feel that's not too much. No, I think it should be fine. It should be fine. Especially since I mentioned yesterday that now I have AC in my place. So, because they turned it on. And that made it a lot more bearable to stream. Especially since my computer, I have the computer at my feet. It's underneath my desk. And it also is not that very well ventilated in terms of where it can, like, you know, toss out all that hot exhaust air. So it kind of just blows onto my legs. It can get very hot down there. So I try not to stream for too long, just for the computer, just to not have to be sweating in its own heat. But now with the AC, it's nice and fresh in here. So I don't really have to worry about that. So I can just go ahead and stream as much as I want. Internet saying side quest plus main will be 15 to 30 hours. All right, cool. Not to mention that there are multiple playthroughs. I don't know exactly if I will do all the playthroughs or if maybe I'll play the first one and maybe later, after I've played them on my side, I might just go ahead and maybe we could do a what is it? Watch some YouTube videos of the alternate endings, which we never did for Silent Hill 2, and I feel bad because we should have done that. All right, so it looks like original Japanese won. So we will be, because yes, exactly, like the way said Zeal, since it does take place in Japan, it makes sense for to hear the original language. Kwachi, I wonder why the baseball was getting closer and closer, and then it hit me. That reminds me of those like reels or TikToks where like they tell you to focus on something, and then a baseball comes at you, and it makes it feel as if like you're gonna get absolutely like hammered by that ball. I always want to throw my phone whenever that happens. I'm like, oh, you got me. You got me. I have no idea or preference, so I'm being a sheep. No worries, Shiv. Yeah, we'll do Japanese. We'll do original Japanese for that. And as always, I will also do, I'll be following a guide because I hate getting stuck, especially on stream. It is the absolute worst. So I'll be following a guide to make it through the game. And like I said, depending on how we feel, how it goes, because I do know that subsequent playthroughs can be a bit faster. But to get like the true ending and stuff like that, we'll see. And like I said, and if it ends up being a little bit too much after the first playthrough, we can just watch some YouTube videos for the other endings. We'll see. But I am actually interested in seeing these endings through the gameplay. We'll see. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me, Ditto, and also Mochi. After this, I will allow her to go out so that way she can nibble on some food because I'm pretty sure she's hungry or thirsty. We'll see. Am I definitely going to stream on Wednesday? I will let you know if I am doing it. Right now, I'm just kind of thinking about it. I am leaning heavily on it. Think of it as like I'm at a 70-80% that I want to for sure do Wednesdays. Because if you said if it's 15 to 30 hours, let's just say it's somewhere at 20. Then if we do 2 hours a day, that's 10 days. And if at 3, that's about, yeah, it's almost close to a month. So we could see how that goes. And maybe I could even do a longer one, like maybe if I do like a weekend stream. So we'll see. Maybe those surprise ones, those late night ones. So we'll see. But I am excited. So you guys can look forward to that. But that's going to do it for me. Appreciate you guys as always. You guys have an excellent rest of your Friday or your Saturday, wherever you might be. If you do this coming Wednesdays, could you let us know? Yes, I will let you know. I'll let you know in advance. I will more than likely let you know, like maybe, I was going to say maybe Monday, but I'm like, you know what? Let's say for sure. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be streaming on Wednesday. Yes. Let's just go ahead and nail it in now. I have a very short work week next week, so Wednesday should be absolutely no problem. So yeah. But anyway, guys, have a great rest of your evening, your night, your morning, your day, wherever you might be, whatever you might be doing. You guys take care. Have a great weekend. And as always, you will hear from me soon enough. Guys, take care now, and bye.
Oh,